Welcome in Namaste, Guitar Heroes. Today we're going to be mixing the major pentatonics and the minor pentatonics because that is the secret to the blues. In order to be able to do this, you will have to learn the pentatonic scales. I will show you two of them that we can overlap, and then we also have a backing track where I'll show you how you mix these using the acoustic guitar and the electric guitar with techniques and the 12-bar blues. If you'd like to get your scale game up so that you can get more dates and more gigs with girls or at shows or meet girls at the shows, then you should play the blues and learn your scales. So check out the No Bars Held course, and if you're still not sure of committing to the glory of guitar, then you can get the 8 steps to Guitar Nirvana. Sign up for that. Learn the fundamentals, play forever. So, I'll see you on the inside. Let's rock.
Make music or make excuses.
So this jam I purposely made difficult so that people would not be able to fall back on the one pentatonic scale that they know. So I made this in the key of A sharp major. So the slang name for the pentatonic shape that makes something a major is this shape. Purdy. If you put that on any fret of the guitar, that makes it major. So if I move it to G sharp, now I'm playing in G sharp major. Now, I'm playing on the 6th fret, doing that shape, keeping all the same spacing. Now this goes down to my relative minor, so I go down 3 steps, and this is a shape that you're probably familiar with. So if you know your relative minor shape, or the first pentatonic scale that you learned on the internet, then you put that, you'll see the tail, meaning the note that comes after the first one, is your major. So if I start with this, I know it's G minor, but that followed up, it's also A sharp major or B flat major, depending on if you have a music degree or not. Be B flat if you have a music degree. Tight. So you can move this shape to make something minor. So with the blues, what I like to do is when the root is playing in the 12 bar, I'm going to use notes from the major scale. It might be this one, because that's still major key, or the one right after. So you can use those 3 shapes. Now, the 12 bar, when it plays the B flat for 4 bars, for the head of the 12 bar. If you don't know what the 12 bar is, again, 8 steps to Guitar Nirvana or the No Bars Held course. Get that going, jam with the world. When it's playing that for those first 4 bars, I'm thinking major. Now when it plays anything else, so when it goes to the 4 or it goes to the 5, I'm going to switch to the minor scale. Oof. God, I just feel so much more dateable. Oh. So that's the 1 of this key is playing, using notes from that scale. When all the other ones come out, I'm switching to the minor. So I'm going to take that minor shape and start it from the B flat. And if you know what comes after that, now that shape moves up. So this is a little bit of scale theory. If you kind of can memorize the 5 shapes, then you can move them as a conveyor belt based on where your center is. So when you get really good at it, you can almost overlay both of these shapes at the same time. That's the cool part. So In the first jam, I'm going to be playing, when the one's playing, I'll keep it major, and then when it's not being played, I'll use the minors. And then I think towards the end and in between, you'll see how I start to mix the minor and the major at the same time. So I'll start out major, come back minor. So going up major, going down minor. It's a really cool thing. I think that's even a more historical use of scales, back to the earliest beginnings, where when you're happy, you're going upwards, and it's so much joy, exalted, going up. But if you're sad, I'm going down, and I don't know, right? I'm feeling so lonely. But it's okay, 'cause I have Tinder. If you're not quite ready to play the guitar emotionally by feel quite yet, stick to the rules on the one. Stick to the B flat major. Those scales, when it's not the one, we're using B flat minor. And that's what I'll go for. So let's rock and roll. Let's hear what it sounds like. Let me know which one you think is better, the acoustic or the electric. Just jam these in one shot. So we'll see how well prepared I was, because improvisation is just preparation meeting opportunity. Cool, Guitar Hero. So if you thought that was a sick way to play the guitar and you recognize the power of the 12-bar blues to express yourself freely using these principles of scales and developing the mindfulness to know which chords are being played, so you can harmonize your scales and your phrasing better than me one day, then you should check out the No Bars Held course, the 8 Steps of Guitar Nirvana. Or if you are already awesome and can play and think you can rip this better than me or want to join in on the fun, you can go to my Patreon channel. You can download the backing track for this. And if you really want, I can give you a review or some tips on technique on how to play it better as well. At the end of the day, we make music or we make excuses. So all my guitar players, my best guitar prayers go out to you. Namaste.
Make music or make excuses.